Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Mario Kart 8 video here on the channel. Today we're going to be ranking every single Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track in the game currently. I wanted to do this video because of multiple reasons. Number one, thank you all so much for the great amount of support for my last Mario Kart 8 video. I honestly didn't expect it to really go anywhere, and all of you just rushed in and watched it. Almost 4K views after almost 3 days of it being uploaded, which is the most fastest ever video on my channel to ever get that many views in just that many days. Over 150 likes, which was absolutely insane. Probably one of my most liked videos on my channel at the time of this recording. And I just want to say thank you all so much for that. And that really convinced me to really want to do more Mario Kart 8 videos, because it seems like you all really enjoy it. And I did a poll the other day, and at the time of this recording, it got like 88% people want me to go back to make more Mario Kart 8 videos. Now, I have a special video for you all today, and we're going to be ranking every single Mario Kart 8 video, every single Mario Kart 8 track that is currently in the game. The reason why I'm doing this now instead of the DLC, but like, of course, towards the end of 2023, is because I want to do this now and then rank the DLC separately later on. I wasn't really going to include them both together, and I think this will be better like this, just to kind of bring in like a part 1 right now and then a part 2 later on. And this is kind of what I wanted to start out with this Mario Kart 8 series I'm going to be doing, because I want to do lots of different Mario Kart 8 videos from now on, and I want to start just doing a special video until the upcoming release of the new DLC comes out. So this is going to be the one for this week, and it might not be a series I do like every week, but like I want to do lots of more Mario Kart 8 videos on this channel, because I'm trying to focus my channel more on other Mario Kart games too, other than just like Tour, DS, and Wii. I haven't really done much of Mario Kart 8 on this channel. I mean, I did like a video a really long time ago that didn't go anywhere. Honestly, it's not really a great video. If you want to check it out, you can. I wouldn't really recommend it. It's not really a great video, but after the recent release of my latest video, I'm just like, you know, let's get started with a new Mario Kart 8 video again, and I decided, you know, what better way to do it than ranking all the Mario Kart 8 tracks. So, without any further delay, let's begin. The first track we've got up is 3DS DK Jungle. This track is an amazing track. I love this from Mario Kart 7. One of my most favorite 3DS tracks. Honestly, just gonna say right now, it's going right up to A. It's not fully to S. There's definitely way better tracks in this game that go to S, but 3DS DK Jungle is a pretty great track. 3DS Music Park, on the other hand, is it's an okay 3DS track. I mean, like, I don't really care for it very much. I mean, I like playing all Mario Kart 8 tracks on 200cc, and this one's one of those ones where just like, it's a little scratched up a little bit sometimes, but it's not bad. Okay, it's not bad. I'm not going to just rank it just because of 200cc complications, but in my opinion, it's just a B rank deserve. It's good, but it's not the best. 3DS Piranha Plant Slide. We've got another 3DS track coming up. For this track, I don't really have the biggest opinions on, so it's going to go right to C. I don't know why. I just really don't like this track very much. I mean, there's this one part I like towards the end, which is why it's not in the D section. I like the part towards the end where you're gliding and you can just go like up and down. It's so satisfying. That's why it's in the C. Otherwise, I'd put it probably maybe B if it just was a little bit better designed in Mario Kart 8, because it's perfect in Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart 8 just gave me different vibes for some reason. I guess we're just going to keep going down the list. This one is definitely going to D. You all can't even explain this. I mean, maybe there's some good people out there that like this track. A lot of people can't agree with me with this personally. I don't know. Maybe there's some good fans out there that likes this track. I'm not into desert tracks very much. I mean, I like a few like Dry Dry Ruins and Desert Hills, but this one honestly is just, I don't know. Something about it is just not good. And 200cc on this, terrible. I don't know. Something about it I just really don't like. However, we're getting to another good track. Bowser's Castle for the Wii U. This one is really, really, really good. I'd say this is probably one of the better Bowser Castles we've gotten yet. So this one's definitely going to A. It's a really good design track, and the rock music in this one, metal, whatever you call it, it's amazing. I love the music in here, and it also gives me that vibe of like Mario Kart Wii's Bowser Castle a little bit. Once when you get to the Bowser Castle section, like we see the huge Bowser like stomping on the track, it's really awesome. Cloud Top Cruise, oh my gosh, we're going this to S. Holy moly, you guys, this track is one of the best Mario Kart 8 Nitro tracks ever. I can't. This track is so sneaking awesome, and like how it just over, you know, makes me feel like GBA Skygarden days again. That's just perfect. And the track design in general is fantastic. Going into like a huge storm and just seeing everything getting zapped at you and everything, even the boost panels. And then also the music. The music is fantastic, and it even has a reference to Gusty Garden Galaxy from Mario Galaxy, which makes this even more better. So it's going straight up to S. Dolphin Shoals. A lot of people, I guess, really don't like this track, but in my opinion, oh yeah, we're putting this up to A. It's a really good track. One of the better underwater tracks we've had yet in Mario Kart. The jazz in this is phenomenal. That's all I've got to say of that track. The DS era tracks for this game are pretty stinking cool. They're actually remade pretty well. DS Cheap Cheap Beach, I gotta say that's a pretty standard B. It's a pretty good track. Not my most favorite track from the DS era, but it's a really good track and I like racing on it in this game. DS TikTok Clock. Oh my gosh. Another A standard track. This is a really good track. I can't. This one's one of my most favorite and nostalgic tracks of all time. And it's really good. It was ported well into 8. It's missing that kind of feeling back from DS a little bit, but it's fine. That's why it's straight up an A, because it's a really good DS track in general. Wario Stadium. The Waluigi Pinball remix. You know, everyone always forgets about this track in general, and I don't know why, because this track is pretty great. I mean, when I first started playing this again, like when I started playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe recently, I'm like, wow, I forgot Wario Stadium had the Waluigi Pinball music. I guess everyone just thought Waluigi Pinball just fit with the music more, and however, I do agree. It's just a lot of people really do forget about this track, and I don't know why. But I'm going to put this in B. Like I said, that's everyone else's opinions, but for me, I like this track. It's kind of a little bit of a forgettable track to me, but it's still pretty good. Whenever I race back on it, it's still pretty awesome. Electrodome. Yeah, probably another standard B track. I didn't really care for this track very much. It's a pretty cool track though. The design of it is pretty cool. The music is kind of okay. Not the best in my opinion, but it's an okay one. The first GBA track on this list. We don't have really too many GBA tracks in this game, I just noticed, but Gba Mario Circuit. This track got a huge overhaul in this game, and it's got a fantastic soundtrack too in this game. It got a huge overhaul. Like, I gotta say, that's pretty good. So, I'd probably put that in B. Definitely not in C area, but most GBA tracks I really don't really care for. Besides, like, Skygarden. It's a pretty good track. I love Skygarden so much. I'm glad it's coming up in the upcoming DLC and the upcoming tour for Mario Kart Tour, which is the Sky Tour. I'm excited for both versions of those. I can't wait to compare each of those. Anyway, Gcn Dry Dry Desert. Like I said, desert tracks don't fit with me very well, so I'm just going to put that in C. It's definitely way, way better than Bone Dry Dunes, because oh my gosh, this track sucks. Gcn Dry Dry Desert is a phenomenal track. I just don't really care for desert style tracks very much. I mean, I love the water section. I just really miss how GCN's original version had like the thing eating you up from the hole. Now there's just nothing in the hole. There's just nothing eating you at all. Gcn Sherbet Lens. This is a pretty great track, but I'm going to put it in B. A lot of people would actually probably put that in like A or S, but no, it's a pretty good track. I do prefer the N64 Sherbet Land version more because nostalgia, and I just like the design more. Hopefully it comes back in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. That's one of the ones I hope comes back, but I'm not exactly sure because we have already the GCN one here. Mario Kart 8's Mario Circuit. I've got to say, this one's going to A2. That's a pretty great Mario Circuit track. I love this a lot. This is a really cool track. It's like an 8, but like you go upside down and forward and everything. Like you go upside down and then you're like back on the land again. It's so stinking cool. Like the anti-gravity in this game, I love the concept of it in Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart Stadium, the main track for Mario Kart 8. Honestly, I think it's kind of a really weak track. It's a kind of weak track for the beginning of the game. I know a lot of people are going to probably hate me for this decision, but I personally don't really like Mario Kart Stadium. Most of the opinions in this video anyway are probably going to be agreeable to everyone, I guess, to how all these other tracks compare to these kinds of ones. But maybe not. I mean, there could be huge fans of these kinds of other tracks that I kind of hate on a little bit. But most people I think would agree with this kind of stuff. So Mount Wario, straight up to S. That's that's like I think one of my most favorite other Mario Kart 8 Nitros. It's a great snow track. It's one of my most favorite snow tracks of all time in general. And I just love the concept of going down through like a ski lift and everything. Like, it gives me so many good winter vibes. I love it a lot. And the music too is phenomenal, as always. N64 Amber Road. This got a huge overall too, and I've got to say that's going up to A rank. That's a really phenomenal Amber Road right there, and it's really nostalgic for a lot of people. It's just that I wish it was just a little bit longer. They kind of made this from the most longest Mario Kart track ever to the most shortest Rainbow Road ever, and it's kind of really crazy how they did that. Some people like the decision, some people don't, and I'm one of those people. I wish they could have kept the track at least a little bit longer, but without the longness and how they did the 3 laps and everything, it's a pretty short Rainbow Road, and I'm kind of disappointed with that part. Other than that, it's a really phenomenal one. I love the style of it. It looks really amazing. It's very gorgeous. N64 Royal Raceway. Now, I have like strange thoughts on Royal Raceway. Like, I don't know why, but I'm just going to say it's not the worst track ever, okay? It's not the worst track ever, so I'll just put it in B rank. Enough said. I don't want to say any more about it. Toad's Turnpike. It's probably the weakest, one of the weakest N64 tracks, in my opinion. Not in this game, but in the other, you know, like the original Mario Kart 64. I just don't like it very much either in this game. I mean, I love it. Like, it's a pretty cool track to have in this game. But in my opinion, I just didn't get really, I don't know, I didn't really get into it very much, honestly. N64 Yoshi Valley. I think this has to go straight up to S2. This is a really phenomenal Yoshi track. One of my most favorite Yoshi tracks of all time. Coincidentally, sorry, I'm really bad with speaking. N64 Yoshi Valley is such a maze of a track. It's like, it's so cool. And I'm just going to put it up to straight to S because it deserves it. And Yoshi, you deserve all the love you get. Now, here we go to a interesting choice. Rainbow Road Wii U. I can't really figure out if I love this track or if I hate this track. Like, it's really hard for me to decide. Other than I think I'm just going to probably put this in the B section. Hold on, let me get this down here. I think I'm just going to put this in the B section because I can't decide whether I hate it or love it. The music is so great. The track design is bad. And I don't know. I think I'm just going to put it in B because it's a love and hate situation for me. So I'm just going to put it in B. Shy Guy Falls, another track I'll probably just end up putting in B because I didn't really play too much of this one, so I can't really say it's bad or good, but it's good enough that I think I'll just put it in B from what I remember. Snes Donut Plains 3. Definitely probably just going to go to C. It's a Snes track. What do you expect? It's not really great. It's not a bad port, but I just don't care for Snes tracks very much compared to like all these other tracks in this, so it definitely is one of the weaker tracks. It even goes above Bone Dry Dunes. I'm sorry, Bone Dry Dunes fans, I just can't stand this track. Sunshine Airport, we're bringing that straight to S. Another phenomenal track. This is probably my most favorite Nitro from Mario Kart 8, honestly. And I'm glad that it was a track. I'm glad it's a thing. I kind of do wish that it gets ported to the next marker game too, unless if they make it into a huge marker, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Sunshine Airport is a phenomenal track. I just love it a lot. Sweet Sweet Canyon, this is one of those ones where I'm just like, it's a track, you know, but I don't remember it very much. So I'm just going to put it probably in the B section. Thwomp Ruins, this is definitely probably an A rank track because it's a pretty great way to end off the Mushroom Cup from Mario Kart 8, and it's a I like it. Like, I personally really like the track. It's really, really fun. Oh my gosh. Nope, I changed my mind. Sunshine Airport is not my favorite. We're going straight Toad Harbor. Oh my gosh. Come on, Toad Harbor, get over here. Okay, I'll just move Clouds up Cruise. Oh my gosh. Toad Harbor. The best Mario Kart 8 Nitro, in my opinion. Oh my gosh. This brings me back to the good old days of the Wii U with Mario Kart 8. Like, this track right here is so good. I love this track a lot. There's no doubt about it. A lot of people really love this track. It's a great track. Great. There's nothing else to even say anything about this. Just amazing. Twisted Mansion. I'm sorry. I'm putting that to C. I just really don't like this track compared to the other Ghost House tracks. I don't know, something about it, I just, actually, never mind. We're going to put this in B. I actually kind of do like this one a little bit. It's not, I just remember the inside section. I'm like, yeah, that's actually pretty fun. The outside is kind of, and the ending is a little, but, it definitely deserves a B slot. It definitely doesn't really deserve to really go to the C slot at all. Water Park. I just am mixed on this one too, but I think this one, honestly, probably will have to go to the C section. I don't know. Something about this track I really just don't really care for at all. It's kind of just a mess. Literally, because it's water theme track, but this one I don't know. I can't really get into it very much. I don't know why. Here we go with another straight to S track. Grumble Volcano. Let's go. Grumble Volcano is such a good Wii retro. I'm glad that they brought this in. It looks so good too. In the remix, oh my gosh, like that, like ding 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 ding. I'm not gonna keep singing because it's gonna get cringe. But Wii Grumble Volcano is such a great Wii retro that they brought back. I'm so glad that it got remade. It looks really good with Mario Kart 8's engine. Moomoo Meadows. It's another great Wii track. I'm gonna put in A because usually I love Mario Kart Wii tracks, but I'm just gonna put this one in A. I don't think it deserves the full S rank compared to all these other tracks at the top. So it's a pretty phenomenal Wii track that they just randomly brought back. And I also love the sunset kind of feeling to the track too. 3DS Neo Bowser City. I don't know what to say about this one, honestly. It looks phenomenal, so I'm just going to put it in B. Animal Crossing is a pretty good track, I gotta say, so I'm going to probably put that in the A slot. It's a pretty good track. I actually really like it a lot. It's probably the better one that they've made that is off-brand to Mario Kart. My strong feelings about this Nintendo Kart kind of thing that everyone really wants, I don't want it. I hate it. Just keep the guest characters in Mario Kart 8 and that's it. Or you can bring them back in the next game too, but do not take over Mario Kart, okay? Maybe make that into a separate series or something. I don't know. Big Blue. Straight to S. That's like I was saying, guest characters shouldn't be coming back. This track, though, is phenomenal. I love this track. It's probably one of my it's probably my most favorite DLC from the original Mario Kart 8. It's a really good track. I just gotta say, it's so good. Dragon Driftway. C. I don't know. This track, I don't know. I don't like it. It almost kind of deserves to go to D, but I'm not gonna put it just there. The music's, I love the Japanese styled music and the Japanese art, so I have to put it at least in C. Excite Bike Arena, though, I gotta say, that's another fun track. I gotta say that's going to A rank, especially on 200cc. So many jumps to trick off of. That'd be so fun if this was like a Mario Kart Wii kind of track. Like, I wish they bring back the Mario Kart Wii controls. That would be so fun. There's probably mods for it somewhere out there too anyway. Gba Cheese Land. As I said earlier, Gba isn't really great to me in my opinion, but I'm actually going to probably put this in S. I love this track a lot. The music, though, is, so good. Gba Ribbon Road. Ew, I don't know, actually. I'm going to probably put this in B. It's an okay Gba. I just really don't care for it. Gcn Baby Park. I don't know. I can't decide if I want to put this in C or D, honestly. I think it'd be way more fun. Yeah, I'm just going to put it in C. It's not the worst track ever, but it just wasn't fitting right with me at all. I wish they bring back the special items in this game, and it probably would make this track a lot better, because it's more chaotic, and that's what I love about Baby Park, is how chaotic it is in Double Dash, but in this game, it's not as chaotic. Gcn Yoshi Circuit. You've seen it once, you've seen it all. You just can't stand this track very much, but the port of it is pretty okay, so I'm going to put in B. Hyrule Circuit. The music is great. I put that in A. But the track, I don't know. The track design is a little but it's an A. I love the remix of The Legend of Zelda, so. Ice Ice Outpost, honestly, I just really don't care for this one. C. Mute City. Mute City's kind of just weakened too. I don't really like it very much. Snes Amber Road, we're just gonna... I was gonna put this in D. I think I'm actually gonna put that in C too again. 3 C tracks in a row, people. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, Snes Amber Road. The reason why I'm not putting him fully in D is just because, I don't know, something about it's still pretty fun. Like, I don't know what it is. I think it's somehow still fun in this game, but if you look at, like, different versions of it that came to, like, 7 or Tour, it's kind of just, I mean, Tours is pretty as it is. Super Bell Subway. It's an A track. I really like the design, and the music's kind of forgettable, honestly, but it's a pretty good track design. Wario's Goldmine, we're putting that straight to S. Another phenomenal Wii retro in this game. I hope to see a lot more Wii retros in the upcoming DLC. Wild Woods. I gotta say that's another straight to S too, because this is a phenomenal random new nitro track we got for the DLC back in the Mario Kart 8 Wii U era, and it's pretty fun. I actually really like it. The track design, well, the track itself reminds me so much of that one kingdom from Odyssey, the Wooded Kingdom. It reminds me a lot of that. And so yeah, that's my whole tier list for Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You can call it whatever either. I'm just calling it Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is my honest opinions about all the tracks. You know, Bone Dry Dunes, I just, you know, there's D right here for Dry Dunes, so, you know. And C, I wouldn't say it's very much hate. It's just I don't really care for it very much. B is standard. A is great, but not the full best. And then these are like the best top tier good tracks. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below your favorite and least favorite Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tracks. If you want to see more Mario Kart 8 videos, just make sure to comment down below and give me some ideas if you want of more Mario Kart 8 stuff I could possibly do. If you want to see kind of gameplay of Mario Kart 8, I could do that possibly before DLC, even though I do plan on just doing DLC gameplay when it does come out. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed this video because I worked pretty hard on making this one too. And it was fun to make. I hope that Mario Kart 8 stuff keeps going where it is, and I'm glad to keep doing more Mario Kart 8 if everyone keeps enjoying it. So thank you all so much for watching. See you guys all in the next video. Peace out. Stay safe. Bye-bye.